mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me wet, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, this is my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play.
Out of my way,
get out of my way,
out of my way,
out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me wet, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, this is my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
I see you from across the room. I thought I wouldn't feel a thing. I think it's getting colder now. I wanna get close to you. I swear that we've been here before. I guess you didn't notice me, but you do now. Oh, you do now. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. Oh, I've been standing here. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. It's never been so good. I get it if you wanna wait, 'cause I'll stay in my place. I ain't got nowhere to go, I got plenty time, no waste. I think I'm falling in love, but that's not enough. If you don't feel the same, I guess I'll leave you alone. But it's time and again, babe, you're never listening, babe. If there's no promises made, I don't ever wanna fall in love, I don't ever wanna mess it up or run out of love. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. Oh, I've been standing here. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. It's never been so good. Tell me to stay, you're wasting my time. Every day I'm waiting in line, standing in place, 'cause baby that's all I know. Why do you wait? Just tell me, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. Oh, I've been standing here. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. Oh, I've been standing here.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet.
We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olsen. Young Wei Koo going to get this one going. Off we go from the Sunshine State. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Play of the game, first throw of the game. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
In danger of an opening 3 and out. They face 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
7. From the gun, here is Penix. His throw left side is complete. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Pitts is the man in motion. On 2nd down, here's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And 3rd down coming up.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On 3rd down, Penix. incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. There's a short one. He's got screen. He's close to a first down. Gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
There is no worse feeling either coming back to the huddle or the sideline after a big drop. And that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and he just couldn't make the grab.
Going to be third. They need one. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A gain there of 11. First down, Jacksonville.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 even. Smash, smash.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4.
60 Bison.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back to throw. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he will score. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown Jaguars. His 4th TD grab of the season.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now Penix to throw on second down. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
From the gun on third down, here's Penix. That is intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So anytime you're really sensing pass, Mike, the first thing you want to do, flood the field with defensive backs. Good things typically happen. I mean, that's a great call there by the defensive coordinator to counter that play, because no matter where that ball was going, they had someone in the neighborhood who had a shot of making the play and getting them off the field.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
On second down, here's ETN. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up. From the 1-yard line. First down and goal. ETN, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Up to the 3. It's second and goal.
Tag! 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll look to throw. That one, take it in. Travis Hunter. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is first touchdown this year.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage, great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone because, as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
Extra point by Little is good. And Jaguars will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Play fake. Here's the lefty Penix. And is downfield to the tight end Pitts. To the 20. Kyle Pitts. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. Touchdown Atlanta. What a luxury to have in an offense. A tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
No return here. This is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Down. They'll set up to throw. Man, it's Thomas. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marks. Here's Logan Cook now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds. They're going to go play action with Penix. Now, deep ball for London. He gets 3, and he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 53 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Jaguars on top. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They've got it second down and 6 to begin.
Let's go. 19, pressure, waiting.
On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
But after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This fielded at the 2. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
He'll look to throw here on first down. Now he'll air one out. And that is incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to the air once more on second down. Pass caught right side by Henry. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
We'll take this in back at the 16. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. On play action, Penix. Off he goes. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
And a good run there. get him 5 yards.
He's tackled at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Go.
Now Penix. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Pitts is the man in motion. From the gun, here is Penix. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Here's Matt Araiza now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return.
11-yard line.
Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
At the 15-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Bravo 80. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
He'll drop to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Jaguar 1st down. On the handoff, it's ETN. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Down at the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
I'm all about all my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
Go. 18 Pioneer. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Travis Etienne that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, They're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line.
They're on the 20-yard line.
Ready, set. Ready, 19.
Pitts is the man in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. He connects with Jordan Addison. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
And the lefty Penix on 1st down. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Let's go.
Play action. It's Penix. Oh, he overshoots him. Could have been a touchdown. Instead, just goes down as an incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing again, it's Penix. That'll be caught. It's Tyler Algier. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Atlanta.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll go play action now with Penix. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Third down and 9. From the gun, it's Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. Now it is 1st and goal.
Let's go. Track.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
60 Bobcat.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep his feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
We spent so much time talking about...
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating, let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
2nd and 21 at the 40-yard line.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
There's 2 big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike, is the first one, how do they operate on 3rd down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket? And you saw here, the ability to be on time and accurate through contact, that's what separates the good ones from the rest, and that was a big-time throw right there.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. Now a timeout for Atlanta. That's their first, as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Riggs! Go!
Back to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. 1st and goal coming up.
That's another Jaguars first down.
They'll run it here with Etienne. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. A quick slant into the hands of Thomas. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down, and goal.
Set. Bronco 80.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the receptive.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll throw. It's Penix. Open man downfield. That's London. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. Now timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
Gain of 27 on the play. First down, Falcons.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Get him, Cover 19.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category, but the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
On play action. Penix. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this will be recovered by the defense, but they will not be able to do anything with it. Time has expired, and the first half has come to an end.
Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. From the gun, here is Penix. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Rush to his left. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That one good for 29.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and we saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On 1st down, it's Penix. This is caught at 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Falcons.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Koo is able to add the extra point, and the Falcons have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. He's got room past the 35. And he will finally be out of bounds, but hold everything. Flag down, back to the line of scrimmage. This is coming back. Now they'll set up to throw. Catch man, right side, by Thomas. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play.
A gain of 12 brings up second down at the 28-yard line.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Go! 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 19, Lion.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's swung out to Etienne. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. A gain there of 21. First down, Jacksonville.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
70 Lions. Let's go.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On the ground, here's Etienne. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Go street.
To the air now on first and 10. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 30-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Cowboy 80.
Now, faking the give. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
Really nice play call there by the offensive coordinator. You kind of use your tendencies against the defense. They're thinking run in this down and distance, and ultimately you use it to your advantage. Play action pass to the tight end, and you keep the drive alive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw yet again. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he is not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm, and then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball, and that's about as good as it gets.
Hey, smash. Cougar 19. Dragon 60.
Back to the air one more time. On a man, it's Thomas. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check, 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 check. Mustang 19. Check go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
70 Timberwolf. 79 Bronco. Go.
Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
Viking 18. Cowboy 80. 19 Lion. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Let's go.
before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start.
Ready? 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Run out of the gun, and it's shooting. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal.
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Let's go now. Lead. Go all the way. Go all the way.
Hill drops to throw. That one too far over the end line. Overthrow. It is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
From the 2-yard line yet again, what can they do on 3rd and goal?
70 Lions. Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. 18 Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Back to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Falcons will take over here at their own 12.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Drive will start on the ground. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Here's the lefty Penix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The former first overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker, getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. From the gun, it's Penix. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
This is taken at his own 30. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
at their own 49-yard line.
You keep up, let you turn to end up. If I end up there, I end up. You just soft type. What? Fake up dog type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is the dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we pick
On the jump. Here we go, Shaq. Cowboy 80. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in a drop.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's complete to ETN. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Cowboy 80.
He'll look to throw. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And he's going to have a Jags first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Be ready. Be ready. 60 by 6. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw again. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
60 by 6. 60 by 6. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Mustang 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Hut, hut.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Looking middle, and he spots Hunter there. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down, Jacksonville.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Cougar 19, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
70 Timberwolf. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, here is Penix. That complete to Algier. And he's taken down up past the 35. A gain of 21 on that pass play. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Atlanta.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
Oh, a loose football. The Jaguars think they have it, and they do.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
60 by 60. Go right here. Check go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. On the move left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Jalen Walker. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That is hard. And he is going to have the Jaguars 1st down. They convert in style there. Big play on 4th and long.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Jaguars. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars are back to within 7. It's 28-21. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. The return starts from the phone. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. On play action, Penix in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Penix to throw on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Penix. Exiting the pocket right. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
This one, returnable. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. Set to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to find your voice as a young player, but you can change that pretty quickly if he continues to make plays like we've seen here in this one.
Now a screen set up for ETN. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning as they line up for 1st and 10. This run straight ahead for ETN. And the left first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here we go. 1st and goal. They'll run here. They'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
I'm not a boy. All my people now. Oh, what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, there's a minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my shutting down. Whatever I got your money up. Believe it, I'm down for money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now.
Now, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Hawks, 70, Hawks, go.
They'll drop to throw. Set up the screen here for Tootin. They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick them up and throw them down for a loss.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking them down for a loss.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Pivotal moment here for the Jaguars. They're going to go for 2.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll throw out of the gun. And he is in. The risk pays off. They take the lead here in the final moments of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Pitts is the man in motion. On second down, Penix. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And third down coming up.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Here we go. This is fourth down. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. They'll put Addison in motion. Fourth down, and here's Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 34.
At the 40-yard line.
All three timeouts left. How much that's going to matter remains to be seen. Here comes first and 10. Again, it's Penix. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. This is first and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Now they get the timeout. Interesting situation. Do they kick it here? We'll run the risk of getting in another play, possibly not getting it down in time. We'll see. Try again. It's second and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. On second down, here's Penix. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds remaining in the game. Here comes Younghoe Koo in a pressure spot. This to win the game. Now the Jags will use their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So here comes Younghoe Koo in a pressure spot. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's first down. Here we go. One final play. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. This one went all the way down to the wire. Late field goal, with zeros on the clock, seals the deal. They come from behind. They feel like they stole this one.